Hello everyone, I am Alka1093 and welcome to this Pokémon Vortex video. Today, I'm going to tell you about some really fun things. There's actually a few things that have been released, added, whatever you want to call it, since the last time I made a Vortex video. And there's two things that happened in the past week, but there's one thing that's actually been around for, I want to say, a good month, that I hadn't actually mentioned in the video yet. I did make a video about Scrafty Akbar on, was it May 4th for Star Wars Day? But actually, a week or a bit more before that, we had something else added that is pretty cool. Now, you may remember April 1st, the April Fool's event. Not only did that bring a new map and bring Zygarde Cell back, it also allowed you to move around in a completely different way. Now, I should clarify for those that don't know this yet, that was exclusive to the April Fool's event. Maybe it will come back sometime in the future. That might be next month, that might be in 2 years. It may never happen. I don't know this. Only staff members know, and they'll likely only make an official announcement about it when it's almost certain that it's actually going to be implemented for sure. But what about the rest of the event? The walking around thing was new, but the others, I guess they were sort of exclusive. Like a little extra thing that was brought in is actually on this map right here, because a lot of the maps are connected. You have the big grass maps, all 9 of them, and then right here, I don't think you can see my mouse, but right here on this map you have the entrance to the electric map. I believe the standard cave is in the bottom left of the grass maps, ice cave top left, fire cave, so the volcano in the top right. And then during the April Fool's event, anyway, the one map, or really 2 maps, but the one map together that you couldn't really, couldn't access before, the Ghost Psychic map, you could access by continuing to go to the right on this map right here, the middle right one. However, that is currently not possible anymore. That was just for that event. At the moment, you can't access that map by walking to it. You have to use the map button. But there was another change, and I'm going to take you to that change right now. The Dragon map. So if you remember, there was that one map where you get Zygarde Cell and quite a few other dragons, and you can access it by using the cave map. So we're just gonna walk there. Maybe along the way we'll see something I don't have yet. I'll have a lot of them already, especially the normals. But I do have quite a lot of Pokemon for trade, legendaries, non-legendaries, unique Pokemon, non-unique Pokemon. If you want to trade with me, please feel free to type in Alka1093 in the trade part of Pokémon Vortex and take a look at anything I have. As for what I would accept as a trade, because I do get a decent amount of trade offers, I just cleared them out before this video. I just want a Pokemon of around equal value. If, let's say, you offer on a Moltres and you offer a normal Helioptile, not likely that I'll accept it. Moltres is a standard legendary Pokemon, it's not like an Ultra Beast, and if let's say it's a Shadow Helioptile, and I don't have a Shadow Helioptile yet, then maybe, but only if there isn't a better offer, because I do choose the best offers out of the ones that I receive. But otherwise, if you have something of similar value, let's say I have a Shadow Moltres up for trade, and you offer a Dark Cresselia, that's the same rarity, and if I don't have that Dark Cresselia yet, I would likely accept it. But note, I'm only looking for Pokemon that I don't have yet. And in the Vortex Discord, in the bot commands chat, you can use a command, I believe it's exclamation mark missing, then a space, and then a username to find out which Pokemon that user is still missing. If you type in Alka1093, so exclamation mark missing, space, Alka1093, you get a list of all Pokemon I'm missing. Those are all Pokemon that I'm still looking for. Now, meanwhile, we got to this part where the entrance to the Dragon map isn't here. Well, how do you get to it then? Is it even here? Yes, it is. Just like with the Ghost Psychic map, you can't walk to it anymore, but you can use this map index. Grass maps here, Volcano, if you go Psychic, if your Ice map, your big cave map, the electric map, and now added the Dragon map. And as you'll see, except for right at the top where the entrance was, it looks pretty much the same. And I want to say that the spawns here, the Pokemon that can spawn here, are almost the same as well. Quite a lot of dragons. Some of them common, like Dino, like Turtonator. Some others, like Axew is another common dragon. But I believe Bagon and Dratini actually are legendary Pokemon. It does make sense. Dragons are, as a type, rarer than any of the others. They're seen as extra special, so it kind of works with the Pokemon lore. So some of them standard dragon Pokemon, the first stage dragons like Bagon and Dratini, are legendary Pokemon here, I do believe. But if anyone knows for certain which ones are and which ones are not, please let me know. But I remember Dratini and Bagon being higher level when I did encounter them here. Something else that came back, which I'm actually somewhat surprised I haven't encountered it yet, but then again, there's quite a lot of Pokemon you can encounter here. Zygarde Cell. Zygarde Cell was in the April Fool's event, and you could catch it as a common Pokemon, and they are still available here. Some of you may remember that in the past, I don't remember exactly how long ago it was, quite a long time ago, there was a Zygarde event where you could then catch, I think for the first time, Zygarde cells. And then you were able to fuse a certain amount of them together to get a bigger Zygarde form. That isn't a feature at this time. You can catch as many Zygarde cells as you want, and I think it makes sense that it's a common Pokemon, considering how many you would need for something special. But again, no Zygarde event. There are no fusions possible with the cells. Now, I am catching all the cells because I feel like there is a chance that in the future we will get an event like it, and then I'll have the Zygarde cells already ready, or potentially I can trade them away or sell them on Pokebay for a higher price than now. I feel that's a decent investment, and it doesn't cost me that much more time to catch some of the Zygarde cells. But at the moment, there's no Zygarde event. I'm just catching them so that maybe in the future, if such an event would happen again, I have the cells ready. But that event might be in 2 weeks, it might be in 2 months, it might be in 2 years, it might never happen. I don't know. I'm not one of the creators. I'm not a staff member. I'm just a YouTuber that enjoys this game, that plays it somewhat regularly, makes videos about it, and gives you news and updates about some of the more major changes. So once again, I apologize for this video for being quite late with it, because this was the end of April, I think, and I did make that Scrafty video since then, but I didn't actually make this one, so I apologize for that. But there's one more thing that I want to mention, and I didn't expect to encounter it, because there's one, well, really 3 Pokemon that are now available on this map that are actually very exciting. Just for the sake of it sounds cool, I'm going to walk to that egg in the middle. Not that the egg does anything, it's just there for decoration to look cool. But if you were around quite a long time ago on Vortex, now I don't even remember in which version of the game they were. Maybe it wasn't like version 2 and that was it. That's why no one has them, or had them, because they're available now. Who remembers the legendary Dratinies? And I don't mean that annoying level 5 mystic female Dratini that I wasn't able to catch in the Deoxys Scavenger Hunt event. No, I mean, and I also don't mean the fact that regular Dratini is a legendary in this game, I believe. No. I mean the elemental Dratinis. Dratinire, Dratinice, and Dratinilic. Fire Dratini, Ice Dratini, and Electric Dratini. They are available on this dragon map, and I do believe they are of legendary rarity. There are a few standard legendary Pokemon that you can encounter here. I haven't been on the dragon map too much trying to find Pokemon, so I don't think I've actually seen any legendaries on here. But if you get a legendary, then there's a pretty good chance that it'll be one of the 3 legendary Dratinis, because there are 3 of the however many dragon Pokemon you can catch on this map, so it's a pretty decent chance you get at least one of them. So the legendary Dratinis, Dratinire, Dratinice, Dratinilic, are available. Now, I want to say that they were originally, and originally I mean for the past year, They were planned to be released once the Pokemon Vortex was more optimized for a mobile version, because I don't think there's a proper mobile version of Pokemon Vortex right now. And I believe that Dratinice, Dratinire, Dratinilic were intended to be released with that mobile version, whether exclusive to the mobile one or not, I don't remember, but I believe it was supposed to go with that. But let me just read this little announcement that was posted about these Pokemon. It has been 8 years since they were last seen in Pokemon Vortex, but they are finally back. A small, yet huge, content update is now live that brings back the long-awaited legendary Dratini, Dratinire, Dratinilic, and Dratinice. These Pokemon and the newly added Dragon Map are permanent parts of Pokemon Vortex and are no longer reserved for the future release of mobile-optimized website. Grouped with some other additions, QOL improvements, and bug fixes, this is update v4.3.x of Pokemon Vortex. Permanent features. That means they are here to stay. You're going to stick around, and it's not like next month or next day or whenever Dratinire, Dratinilic, Dratinice will be gone. So these are 3 extra legendary Pokemon for you to add to your collection. And I believe, outside of maybe 1 or 2 of the Tapus, I have all the legendary Pokemon that are currently available on this game. But the normal versions anyway. I still need the 3 legendary Dratinis. So that's going to be something. I have some more Pokemon to hunt for, so that's going to be a pretty fun one. So have you found any of these Pokemon? Did you even know about it before I made this video? Have you encountered and have you been able to catch Dratinire, Dratinice, or Dratinilic? If so, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've added them to any of your teams. What kind of moves they come with, because I don't actually know that yet. I haven't looked it up. I feel like I want that to be a surprise until I find the Pokemon, until I catch it for myself. So that will be the video for today. I actually have 2 more videos planned for the next few days to record and upload regarding 2 other changes to the game. One about new obtainable Pokemon, and another about changes in a certain Pokemon's evolution. So those that have kept up with new Vortex announcements in the past week, because they were both in the past week as of uploading this, you'll know what I'm talking about, but I will make separate videos about them, talking about them, advantages, disadvantages, especially the evolutions part of it has some potential disadvantages. But I will be mentioning them hopefully in the next few days if I can find the time, which I think I will be able to. So until that video, I will see you later. Thank you very much for watching. You are worth it.